Hello, welcome and namaste everybody. We welcome you all in our weekly family reunion and follow-up session of SIP Module 1, Universal Human Values UHV1 in this online forum. We welcome all the co-explorer on Zoom platform as well as on YouTube. We have our resource person and co-explorer Deepa Didi with us. Deepa Didi, namaste, welcome.
Namaste Bhaiya, namaste everyone. I'll share the screen from my side.
Welcome.
Thank you Bhaiya. Is it visible Bhaiya?
Yes, Didi.
Okay.
Screen is visible and your voice is also clear. Welcome.
Thank you Bhaiya. Thank you. Good evening. Namaste to all. Welcome to our weekly reunion eSIP follow-up session. Last week we were discussing this content. Just we'll have a recap of the things what we discussed so far. We are in the beginning of that UHV1 module, Student Induction Program. Initially, we started with the discussion about basic human aspiration. And we came to this understanding, all of us, we all want to be happy and prosperous continuously. That's our basic aspiration. What's the program for fulfilling this basic aspiration? Understanding harmony and living in harmony in all 4 levels. So during the discussion, we came across with these 3 terms: right understanding, relationship, and physical facility. Right understanding in the self as the first priority, relationship with other human beings as second priority, physical facility with rest of the nature as the third priority. When we are having this right understanding in the self as the first priority, we'll be able to ensure the right feeling within ourselves. And this way, we can see the right feelings in our relationship with others, living in harmony with other human beings. It can lead to mutual happiness. In the similar manner, when we have the right understanding in the self, we will be able to identify the physical facility required for our living. We need physical facilities. We are getting these physical facilities from the nature. With the right understanding, we will be able to identify the physical facilities. How much quantity of physical facility is required? What type of physical facility is required? Without exploiting the nature. It can lead to mutual prosperity. And the program to fulfill this aspiration is, first, we need to have the understanding harmony in all 4 levels. Starting with the individual level, human being, harmony in the family, harmony in the society, harmony in nature and existence. Then living according to these values. For that, we need the skills. We should be able to ensure the values in our life and then living in harmony. For that, we need the skills. Values and skills are required. This is what we discussed. So, we also discussed the meaning of happiness and prosperity. Is it the same as what we are thinking so far? Are they same meaning of happiness and prosperity? Happiness is to be in a state of harmony. It's a state in which we would like to continue. We don't want to come out of it. We are in a state of harmony. That state is happiness. Then what is unhappiness? We are forced to be in that state. We don't want to go to that state. It's against our natural acceptance. Our natural acceptance is we want to be happy. Unhappiness is against our natural acceptance. we are forced to be in a state of contradiction. That state is known as unhappiness. We want to come out of that. We don't want to continue in that. There we also discuss the meaning of excitement. Excitement is short-term happiness. We won't be able to expect continuity in that. Also, we discuss the meaning of prosperity. Prosperity is the feeling of having more than required physical facility. It is actually a feeling. It's no way related to the quantity of wealth. It is a feeling. So for this, we need to identify the required physical facility. How we'll be able to identify the physical facility? With right understanding, we can identify the physical facility. Also, we should be able to ensure the physical facilities continuously. How can we ensure the physical facilities continuously? With right skills. We need right skills and right understanding. So prosperity is a feeling of having more than required physical facility. A prosperous person thinks of right utilization and nurturing the other. If I have this feeling of having more, then I can share it with others. I can nurture the others. But instead, if I'm not having that feeling, I feel deprived. I won't be able to share it with anyone. So what will happen? Accumulation and exploitation. Are we able to see the situation in the society? We may used to see that we may consider some people as really wealthy, rich people, but still they are continuing with exploitation, accumulation. What can be the reason? And also we can see there are many people in the society, they used to share the things with others. Even though they may not be wealthy as those people, they will be able to share with others. So are we able to see the difference between prosperity and deprivation? Anyone want to respond here? You can raise your hand, mics will be provided. And if you want to respond with respect to this, yes, Veda Prakash ji. Yes, Namaste ji.
Namaste, Didi. Namaste.
Okay, namaste.
That means prosperity means it is just the opposite of deprivation.
Prosperity is actually a feeling. It is not direct. It is not related to wealth. Wealth is actually the quantity.
Yes, I do not have the required physical facility actually, but I have that feeling.
Yes.
I have the feeling of more than required physical facility. So that is meant by prosperity.
Yes.
Yes.
And we as human beings, we should not be able to negate the needs of the body. We need physical facilities.
Yes.
But if you have the feeling, I have physical facility for fulfilling my needs, you need to have that feeling also. And I have more than enough, then you can share with others.
Yes.
Are you able to get the difference? It doesn't mean that I'm not having enough physical facility, then also I can share it with others. It's not like that. I need to have that feeling. I have enough to fulfill my needs.
Yes, yes.
Actually, I have more than enough. Then I can share with others. I won't be able to negate my need. I have to fulfill it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, Bhaiya.
Yes.
Okay. You want to say something more, Bhaiya?
Didi, one thing, harmony means I am related with each and everything with everyone. That is the meaning.
harmony is actually a state. I am related with everyone means, yeah, we can say like that. I want to be in relationship with everyone. I have
Mhm.
that feeling. Yes.
Mm.
I'm not in contradiction. That state is harmony. Yes, Bharya.
I am not in opposition with anyone.
Yes, yes,
So that is meant by happiness.
yes, harmony. I want to
Yes.
continue in that state. You can
Yes.
call any state as harmony. Just imagine that you are sitting home alone.
Mm-hmm.
That situation also you will be in harmony. You don't need anyone to be around you. You can
Mm-hmm.
stay alone without looking into mobile, without watching TV. In your own thoughts, whatever work you are doing, you will be able to continue in that state. That can be called as harmony, happiness.
Mm-hmm. So definitely it will bring happiness to us.
Yes,
Definitely.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Whatever work we are doing, we are
Mm-hmm.
happy to continue that work. We will be able to continue that work. No
Mm-hmm.
contradiction. That state I am in harmony.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bhaiya.
Got me. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Yes.
Thank
Yes. Yes. So we'll move ahead. So what is the present situation and what is the desirable state? Bhaiya, you can kindly mute the mic. So present situation, if all of us are thinking that physical facility is whatever we need, we all need only physical facilities. We don't have any understanding. We don't know what is this right understanding. We are not giving any meaning to relationship. If you are able to see that, it is your physical state, it is your current state. Is it desirable? Whether we will be able to have happiness? So there in the beginning of the session, we have seen this discussion. What is my current state? What is my state of being? What is the state where I want to be? So there I was able to see that both the states are different. There is a gap. I want to be happy all the time, but in my current state, I'm not that happy, sometimes unhappy. So there is a gap. What is the reason? Then we discussed about physical facility. I need physical facility. Do I need only physical facility? Then we discussed about relationship. Human being need physical facility. Human being also need relationship. But what about animals? When they get physical facility, they are comfortable. They are not that concerned about relationship. We as human beings, when we think about our children, we give them education, we look after them, even though when they are in the age of 25, 30, then also the parents, maybe more than that. Every time the parents are concerned about the children. But when we see the animals, are they that much concerned about their relationship? So there we are able to see the difference. Animals need only physical facility. That's why we call this as animal consciousness. But human beings need relationship and physical facility, and also right understanding is required. And first priority is for the right understanding. This is the desirable state for happiness and prosperity, for continuous happiness and prosperity, for fulfilling the basic aspiration of human beings. Do we need the transformation from this state? This is our current state. Every time we are moving around physical facility, we think that if we get more physical facility, we will be more and more happy. Is it true? Do we need right understanding and relationship along with physical facility? Then what do you think about this transformation? Do we need this transformation from current state where we are now to desirable state, fulfilling state. You can respond in the chat box. Where are we now? Sometimes we may be here in the bottom of this arrow. Some of us may be in the middle of this arrow. Anyway, this is a desirable transformation, what all of us are aiming for. So these were the key points we discussed. Desired state is achieved by ensuring right understanding, relationship, and physical facility. All the three with correct priority. We need to know the priority order also. Right understanding as the first priority, relationship as the second priority, physical facility as the third priority. Holistic development is the transformation from current state to desired state. Happiness is to be in a state of harmony. Unhappiness is to be forced in a state of contradiction. We also discussed prosperity. It is a feeling of having more than required physical facility. This was the discussion we had for last 3 days. Yes, I can see one hand raised here. Yes, we have.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Albarashimani, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you one more time repeat the difference between animal consciousness and human consciousness?
Yes, Bhaiya.
For a moment.
Yes. So when we think about animals, for example, when we see a cow, when it gets food, grass, when it gets a shelter, protected from rain, it is comfortable. With physical facility, it is all the animals, most of the animals, they are comfortable. And we can see the relationship when we have a domestic animals at our home, small cat, dog, they show relationship to us. But that also we can see that, can we relate it with the relationship what human beings are showing among ourselves, among us? Is it the same? When the cat or dog, their children, is it the same as is the relationship between the cat and its kitten, its children? Is it the same as the relationship between us, human beings, and our children? Is it the same way?
May not be the yes, ma'am. May not be the same.
Yeah, from the childhood, we will be taking care of them, giving food, giving education. Even after the marriage, parents are looking after the children. Are we able to see the difference?
Yes, ma'am. I'm getting, ma'am. But a small clarity I need on, like when I discuss with the others, like I'm getting a doubt. The mother dog is taking care of the children dogs, so there is a feeling of relationship is there. So
Yes.
if my friends ask me or requested more clarity on that, how can I?
Yes, yeah. We can see that we won't be able to say that there is no relationship in the animals. There also we can see. But when the child is taken away from the mother dog, maybe after 3 years, there is no relationship. When it comes back to the mother dog, we won't be able to see that relationship. When they are together in our home, then also maybe for some years we can see that, but it's not the same as the relationship between human beings, human parents and children.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I can able to yes, ma'am. I can able to see that they won't think in larger order, and this 9 all the 9 feelings they won't fulfill. I'm not. I think.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that way you can explain it. Relationship is there in animals also, but physical, they give more preference to physical facility. When they get physical facility, that also we can see when we are giving food to 2 dogs. One dog may be mother, one dog may be his son, but it is a grown-up dog. Then they will be fighting for that food. There won't be any relationship. But when we give the same thing, when we see the same situation with human beings, they will be sharing each other. Then we can see the difference.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Relationship is there. We won't be able to say that there is no relationship among animals, but there is a difference when we compare the relationship of human beings and relationship of animals.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So this thing we can make more clear. Animals give more preference to physical facility. No need to say that there is no relationship. They give more preference to physical facility than relationship. But human beings, we won't be able to live without relationship. We need a relationship all the time. Even you can think about the situation, COVID situation, quarantine period was there. How difficult it was if someone is kept in a room for 20 days coming from some foreign country. They were kept in a room alone. It was very difficult. Physical facility was provided, but staying alone is very difficult for us. We need relationship all the time. So this way, you can give a clarity. You can give an explanation. Okay,
Yes,
bhai?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Priya. So this was the discussion we had in last 3 sessions. Now we'll discuss the about the new topic. So let me share the screen. Basic human aspiration is happiness and prosperity in continuity. Hope the slide is visible. So in the very first session of student induction program, we of this UHV module, we asked the students to write about your aspirations and concerns. Aspirations, concerns, and achievements. Why we are asking the students to write these things? To make them understand that this UHV course can help you in addressing your aspirations, in addressing your aspirations and addressing your concerns and helping you to achieve your aspirations. So that the first day after the introductory session, students will be making this list of their aspirations, list of their concerns. So this session, actually, we'll be taking the concerns one by one. We'll be starting with the concerns at the individual level. So yeah, this is about the home assignment also. Yeah, the question was like that regarding the concerns in different levels, individual level, family level, societal level, nature level. Now we'll focus individual level, because when the students are writing about these things, they may have listed down the concerns in the individual level, like I feel some stress, I want to be coming out of stress, managing pressure of academics, time management, time lost due to illness, entertainment, spending more time for entertainment or not getting time for entertainment, domination of one gender by the other, pressure of placement, overcoming negative thinking, attending classes, peer pressure, temptations, anger, depression, suicidal thoughts. Like this list, we can see the list of concerns. Most of them are similar. Actually, this list is made from the discussions of many of the students. Usually, we know our students are also saying like this, so we can connect it very much. But what about the aspirations? Left side, we can see the aspirations. Some of them are saying, I want to be happy, I want to be healthy, prosperous, I have a quest for knowledge, ability to decide properly on my own, I want to be independent, clarity in thoughts, self-confidence. Someone may be saying that I want to get a good job, I want to take care of my parents, I want to make my parents proud, I want to make my nation proud, something like that. So we'll be able to see a list of aspirations and a list of concerns. Usually when the students are writing about the concern, some of them may be in the individual level. Some of them may be in the family level, some of them may be in the societal level, and nature and existence. So we'll be discussing each of the concerns separately. Now, today we will discuss concerns in the individual level. So these are the concerns we'll see. Usually what we do, we think that if there is a problem related with stress management, we'll go to someone, discuss with the problem. We'll go for piecemeal solutions. Time management, we'll approach someone else. Depression, we'll go to a counselor. Each of the problems we'll see separately. Will it help us going for piecemeal solutions? What do you think about this? What is required for fulfilling our aspirations? That we discussed yesterday, whatever aspiration the students are saying, the basic aspiration is happiness and prosperity in continuity. That's actually not the ultimate aspiration. If some of them are saying, I want to become a good engineer, then we can ask the question, why you want to become a good engineer? I want to make my nation proud. I want to do that so that I can make my nation proud. So what you're expecting out of it? At the end, he may be saying that I want to be happy. So whatever aspiration they are saying, at the end, the answer is they want to be happy. But do we want to be happy only at the end? There we discussed and found out the thing that we want to be happy every moment. It's not the thing that we are expecting at the end. Every moment, I want to be happy. So what is required? Right understanding in the self as the first priority. Living with fulfillment in relationship with other human beings as the second priority. Ensuring more than required physical facility with rest of the nature as the third priority. How we'll be able to get this? Should education help us to ensure right understanding? What do you think about this? Physical facility. How can I get the physical facility? If I have the skills, I'll be able to get a job and I can get the physical facilities. But what about relationship and right understanding? Do I need to get the skills, get something from education to develop my right understanding? That's what actually we are doing through this Universal Human Value course. Giving value-based education, value-based skill education. What do you think about this? Anyone want to say anything related to this? Any of you? So for achieving our basic aspiration, we should be able to develop, we should be able to see this harmony, understanding harmony. How this harmony can be understood in all four levels. For that, we need education. Living in harmony, for that we need skills. Understanding harmony and living in harmony. Now, with respect to concerns, all these are the concerns we already discussed. Generally, we try to address this piecemeal. As I told earlier, we make effort for personality development classes, stress management classes, memory enhancement classes, anger management, and so on. What about our own experiences? Do we have any similar experience? Any of the students there in the meet, they can also respond. Going for anger management, personality development. Usually when the pre-final years and final years before appearing this placement interviews, the colleges, institutions, they used to give personality development classes. Are we able to give some suggestions? Are we able to give some training through UHV? What do you think about this? And if you have any comments, if you are addressing these concerns through piecemeal solutions, will it help? You can respond to the chat box. Or do we need to see it as in a holistic manner? Chamundeshwari ji is saying yes. Yes. And Barishu Mani ji is saying not in continuity. Yes. If you are going for piecemeal solution, no continuity can be expected. Instead, if you are able to see a holistic solution through right understanding, definitely we can have a solution. So what's the proposal here? Basic issue, root cause is lack of right understanding. Are you able to see this? Somebody is saying that I am getting angry every moment, so I need to go for anger management. Some of them may be saying that I'm not able to keep time. I may not be able to manage time. So I need some sort of class which can help me in time management. Someone is saying that I have a stage fear. I need to come out of that. If you are able to see all these issues individually, separately, if you look all these issues, you can also see that the root cause is lack of right understanding, because all of them are connected. Individual problems, they are connected. So the proposal is, basic issue is lack of right understanding. Let us help the children to develop the right understanding. When we do not understand a reality, we are not able to live with fulfillment with that reality. So if we do not understand human being, we are not able to live with fulfillment within. These are individual problems, our own problems, problems related to human being. So what is required? We need to understand human being. We want to explore the outcome of understanding the reality human being. Will we be able to live with fulfillment within? Will our concerns at the individual level get resolved? These are the questions. Whether I can live with fulfillment, whether I'll be able to overcome the concerns at individual level. So what's the solution? I need to understand the human being. I'm a human being. Problems are on my individual level, my own level. Why I am having these problems? I'm not able to understand myself. So let us try to understand human being. What is your opinion on this? Shall we go in the same way? All piecemeal solutions are based on assumptions. Yes. What will happen if you have assumptions? We are not sure about the reality. So there won't be any continuity. You may think that this problem is solved, but it won't last for a long time, only for a short period. Again, the problem may be arising in some other form. So what is the solution? Holistic solution is understanding the reality. What is the reality? Problem is there in the individual level. So to understand human being. So we'll see that understanding human being. So this is the proposal. Just one moment. So how can we understand human being? The proposal is human being is a coexistence of self and body. Two realities. Self is there, body is there. Both of these realities are coexisting. That's the proposal. Do we need to understand these two realities? If you want to understand human being, we need to understand these two realities. If you see yourself, you have a body. It's very clear. I can touch my body, I can see my body. But what about the other reality, self? Are you able to see yourself? Do you think that, let me ask you one question, all of you kindly respond there in the chat box. Let me ask you this question. Do you think that you are only this body or something more than that? Kindly respond. Are we this, each of us? We are only this body or we are something more than this body? More than the body, Chamundeshwari ji is saying. Nice. You can just think about this. You want to attend the session. Who decided? Is it your body? Shabarinathan ji is saying self and body. Nice. Who is attending the session? You are attending the session with the help of your body. Who has decided to attend the session? Is it the self or the body? Who has decided? Self. Nice. Self has decided to attend the session. And also you have taken the session. Today I will be attending this through my laptop. Who has taken this? Who has decided that to take the laptop? Someone else may have taken this decision to take the mobile. Who has taken this decision? Yes. Again, self. Self is taking the decisions and body is just used as an instrument. We'll see that. Anyway, now the proposal is human being is a coexistence of self and body. Two realities. We are able to see the body, but what about the self? Are we able to see the self? We can ask the questions. Who make decisions? To attend the session, to eat something, go to college? We can see that we are going every day to college, every day to our workplace. Today I will go with my car. Today I'll take my car. Today I will be taking the public transport. Who will be taking all these decisions? I, self. Who enjoys food, music, movies? You can respond. Sometimes we may be saying that today I'm very happy. Who is happy? Your body or yourself? So all these questions, we can see that it's not the body, it's the self. Body, I can see my body. It is visible. But what about myself? Is it visible? Is myself visible? No. But I can experience it. Are you able to experience yourself? Yes. So we'll see these two realities. We'll try to see the self with respect to the need of the body and need of the self. What about the need of the body? If I look from my childhood onwards, I was growing up. I need food. I need shelter. I need clothes. All these years, I was taking all these physical facilities for my growth. Who was growing up? My body was growing up. If I see the changes, I can see my old photographs from a small baby, then my teenage, then in my 20s, 30s. I'm growing up. All these years, how the changes, for the changes, my body has grown up. I was taking physical facilities for the growth of my body. Are you able to see this? All of us, we need physical facilities for the growth of our body. Food to protect our body. We need clothes, shelter, all the facilities. But what about the self? I know I'm not only the body, I have a self also. I. What is the need of the self? Food, shelter, clothing. Is it the need of the self? Body needs all these things. What about the self? I'm happy. I'm angry. I'm sad. Who is having all these feelings? Is it the self or body? Self. I'm happy. I need respect. I need love. I need care. All these are the needs of the self. Are you able to see this? Need of the body is physical facilities. Need of the self is feelings, happiness, love, care. All these are the needs of the self. Now, if we see it in terms of time, for my body, I need food, but I won't be able to continuously eat the food. Morning, when I'm hungry, I'll take breakfast. Then maybe after some time, I'll take my lunch during 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, something like that. Then maybe after some time, I'll take some snacks. Evening, I take dinner. So what is that? Whenever I feel hungry, as and when required, I used to take food. There is a specific time, then I'll take my food. I won't be able to continuously eat the food. Water also. Whenever I feel thirsty, I'll drink water. Clothing. Every time I want to wear clothes, wear dress, but usually I do change it. I won't be able to continuously wear same kind of clothes. Winter clothes I'll be using during winter. Summer clothes are different. According to seasonal changes, according to occasions, I used to change my clothes. So the need is, in terms of time, it is temporary. Are you able to see this? But what about the need of the self? Whether I'll be able to say that I need happiness only for morning, afternoon I don't need happiness. Can I say like that? We will never say that. We need happiness all the time. Continuous. In terms of quantity, I need food. I can measure the food, whatever I am taking. For maybe for breakfast, I am taking dosha, 2 doshas, 3 doshas. I can count it. Someone else may be taking 5 doshas, then also I can count it. Whatever quantity of food I am taking, I can measure it. And that also in limited quantity. If you see, I may be having 2 houses. Someone else may be having 5 houses. Whatever is the number, it is limited. 5 is less than 10. Someone else may be having 100. But that also I can count. It is limited quantity. I may not be able to say that physical facility required is unlimited. Whatever it is, I will be able to measure it. But what about this need of the self? Need is happiness. I need it continuously. Whether I'll be able to measure it in terms of any unit? What is that? It is qualitative. Needs of the self are qualitative. Are you able to see this? So we were discussing these two realities, self and body. They are coexisting. That's the proposal. Each of us, human being, we have self and we have body. Body I can see, I can touch my body. Self I can experience. What about the needs of the self and body in terms of time, in terms of quantity? Are they same or are they different? You can respond. We were discussing the need of the self, need of the body. Are they same or different? Can write yes or D through the chat box. Different. Nice. We can say that the needs of the self and needs of the body are different. Now let me ask you this question. Are both type of needs important? Do we want to fulfill both type of the needs? My body needs food, my body needs shelter, clothing. Definitely I need all these things. But what about the need of the self? Self need happiness, self need care, love. I need it all the time. Now what about this question? Are both type of needs important? Do we want to fulfill both the type of the needs? Yes. We need to fulfill. We won't be able to negate any of the needs. We want to fulfill both the type of the needs. Nice, nice reflection. Any of you want to say something here? Any reflections, any observations, any comments? See the third question. Are we working to fulfill both the type of the needs? All of us are able to see that self is a reality, body is a reality, it is coexisting. Needs of the self and body are different. Both the needs are important. I won't be able to negate any of the needs. Now, what about this question? Are we working to fulfill both the type of the needs? All of us can respond. Are we working to fulfill both the needs? I have a job, I'm getting salary so that I can buy physical facilities. So definitely I'm working for physical facilities. Need of the body, I can say yes. Yeah, Chamundeshwari ji is saying sometimes. But what about the need of the self? What is the need of the self? Happiness. Am I able to work for my happiness? How can I get happiness? Whether I am doing something directly for my happiness. If you think that you are working all the time, Monday to Friday, college, yes. And Barishuji is saying by right understanding. Nice. Yeah, just now also we had a discussion on happiness. Happiness is the state where I want to continue. Even though you are working Monday to Friday, you are happy with your job. Why you are working? I want to get physical facilities. I can get money, I can get salary so that I'll be able to get physical facilities out of it. Fine. What about happiness? If you're happy with your job, whatever job you are doing, if you are able to find happiness out of it, that itself is right understanding. You just check with your natural acceptance. Am I able to see happiness in my job? But instead, Monday to Friday, you are working and you think that it's a hectic job. Saturday, Sunday, I need to do something to give me a break. It's different. It is only entertainment. We won't be able to consider it as the effort for happiness. It is different. Are you able to see this difference? See the question. This is very significant question. What is the priority between the needs of the self and needs of the body? Can I get some responses? Where we need to give the priority? Is it the need of the self or need of the body? Chamundeshwari ji is saying self. What about others? Everyone can respond. If I'm able to see that need of the self is happiness, yeah, Veda Prakash ji is saying need of the body. Yes. Yeah, Veda Prakash ji, maybe you can respond through the mic also. Let me complete this. One moment, Bhaiya. Let me complete this. If you think that need of the self is happiness and it's a continuous need, do I need to work for that continuous need? Physical facility is the need of the body. It's only a temporary need, but I won't be able to negate this need. I need it. I need to take effort for fulfilling the need of the body. Same way, I need to take effort for fulfilling the need of the self. But need of the self is continuous. Need of the body is temporary. So where I need to give the priority? Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes, Didi. The needs of the self, like happiness, I can say happiness, respect, love. So these are the needs of the self, and we need these qualities in continuity. The needs of the body, like any physical facility, these are temporary. That means for a limited short period of time, we need these physical facilities. We must give priority to the needs of the self.
Yes.
And the needs of the body, that comes second.
Yes. Are you able to see that, Bhaiya?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Maybe I can tell you one more example also. We as human beings, we may be spending more than 1/3 of our life for education. We do that maybe for almost, if you think that a human being lifespan is 75 years, maybe more than 25, age of 25, we are spending it for our education. Why we are doing like this? Even to our children, we are saying that to study well, you will get a good job so that you will be able to live your life happily. We are associating our happiness with physical facility. But is it like that? We know that we need happiness, but at the same moment we think that we can get happiness from physical facilities. But is that true?
That is not true. Definitely.
We need right understanding. Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Now, I would like to add something more along with that. If someone is throwing food to us, we get food, but we don't want to live like that. We need respect all the time. It's a physical facility, our need can be fulfilled, but we don't want to live like that. We want to live our life happily with respect. That's the need of the self. So, where we need to give the priority. All of us can explore on this. How to fulfill the needs? Need of the body is physical facility. It is fulfilled by physiochemical things. I need food, I need clothes, I need shelter. All these things are made of physiochemical things. But what about the need of the self? Happiness. How can I get happiness? How can I fulfill my need? With right understanding and right feeling. If you take the same example, I'm alone at home. I can feel happy. I can continue in that state. I'm not depending any other external source for happiness. With right understanding and right feeling. I'm doing something, then also I'm happy. I'm involved in that work. I don't want to come out of that work. No one is forcing me to do that work. With right understanding and right feeling, I can continue in that state. So that is happy state. It is fulfilled by right understanding and right feeling. Need of the self is fulfilled by right understanding and right feeling. Are you able to see this? Any reflections? So let us see this also. Needs of the body cannot be fulfilled by right understanding and right feeling alone. Needs of the body can be fulfilled by physiochemical things. But do you think that right understanding and right feeling is also required for fulfilling the need of the body? Why do we need that? If you take food, what kind of food I need to take? How much quantity of food I need to take? For that I need right understanding. The needs of the self cannot be fulfilled by physiochemical things. For fulfilling the needs of the self, it can be done only through right understanding and right feeling. Are you able to see this difference? So both the types of the needs have to be understood separately, and both the types of the needs have to be fulfilled separately. If I am able to see human being as a coexistence of these two realities, self and body, I should be able to see the needs separately and both the needs to be fulfilled separately. So we'll stop the session here. In living, what is the priority that we already discussed? Where we need to give the priority to the need of the self. So we'll continue the session next week. Thank you all for nice interactions. Yes, Ved Prakash ji is writing self and Brishu ji is saying yes. Thank you all. Thank you very much. We will see again next Wednesday. Thank you all.
Thank you, Deepa Didi, for the interesting session. And we certainly like to have more and more such discussion. So we'll meet again next Wednesday, same time. for more such discussion and exploration. So thank you everybody.